are you? We're just getting started. So we're having some fun. I know everybody's been using the September release with the cute little potatoes and all of the let's see, we had the cute potatoes, we had our positive Tate's Halloween scare, we had movie time meadow, going to the lobby. We've had so many cute things, and you're like the November Crew Kit. What are you doing? Well, for those of you who are new, we always do it. I don't know if we should call it a pre-order, but it's a subscription period because we want to make sure we get enough because we only order exactly what we need for the people because this is exclusive to the Crafty Crew Kit for at least 6 months to a year. So we don't buy any extra. We buy exactly what we need. And so that's why we have that 2-week period where everybody can order everything. And then after the 15th of October, so to get this kit, it's October 1st through the 15th. And Meta will throw the link up for you into the chat for you. And I don't remember if I put it down in the description. It might be in the description as well. You can see the cute stuff for the November kit. And we wanted to get this to you as early as possible. That way you could make some yummy, cute little snuggly things for fall. Hey, Bree, how are you doing? Hey, Mariah. So this month, or the November kit is all about fall and all the fun, fall weather, snuggling up to books and hot cocoa and coffee. We get that a lot that YouTube isn't notifying people. I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm really sorry about that. So this month, you can see everything that's here, but I have the good stuffs. So I have all the yummy goodies right here to show you guys. And if we have time, I'm going to go ahead and color. I don't know what I'm going to color yet. I don't know if I want to color. So this is Fall Meadow. And then you guys know how I love our Positive Tate. He's had a really good response. So we've added in a little friend for little Tate. And this is Mellow Marsha. So it's like marshmallow, but Mellow Marsha. It's backwards. And so she is going to be a lot of fun. So we always know that we have a little subscriber bonus of a little embellishment this month. It's this ribbon. So, and it's just some really fun, pretty, fallish colored orange gingham ribbon. And you get 3 yards of this if you're a subscriber. So let's see, if you're not a subscriber, then you get this little card with your little one-off kit. And your one-off kit, you can do it. You don't have to subscribe. You get a 15% discount, and it's $54.99. If you subscribe, then you get a little cute embellishment, and you get 35% off. And you also get a card like this, and it will have the code on the back so that you can get 10% off your next non-subscription order. So this right here is so that you have a direct link to all of the inspiration for this kit. That way it doesn't get lost.
Samantha says hello, everyone.
Hey, Samantha. So this is Mellow Marsha. She's so cute. I just love her to death. Let me pull her out of the package so that you guys can see her. And let me get this white paper here. So this is Mellow Marsha, and she is a marshmallow. So she has her little pumpkin wheelbarrow full of pumpkins and gourds, her little, well, for me it would be pumpkin spice latte, and then she has a little pumpkin cup or a gourd cup that has whipped cream and then a little barrel of apples. And it says Mallow Vibes Only. You're fluffin' fabulous. All you need is love and marshmallows, toasty hugs, and fall cozy mugs and marshmallow hugs.
Mariah says, oh, it's so cute. And Bree says, oh my gosh.
Thanks, guys. I'm so happy you guys like her. So we're hoping to incorporate Mellow Marsha in some more releases next year. But we will see how that goes, where we can fit her in. And then this is Fall Weather Meadow. Put that over there. So she's all nice and cozy. She's got some little leggings on with her cute little fluffy socks and a sweater. And she's got her hair in her little buns. So you can see she's got her little cup. But we have this part, we have some whipped cream, and we have some marshmallows. I actually drew these so that they would fit perfectly in the cup. So this does not look focused. Does it look focused to you, Meadow?
It's a little blurry, but I thought it was my computer.
No, I think it's just me. Let me try and focus. Hang on to your britches. There we go. Is that better? I feel like that's better.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was you too.
Nope. No. So this right here is like supposed to be like drippy chocolate or drippy caramel or something like that. And that's supposed to drip right over her cup, but it should fit to where it's not dripping on her fingers. Now I got the Marsha in my head. Oh, you're funny. That's hysterical. And then this right here, the whipped cream will also fit right in her cup, and same with the marshmallows. So we've also got books. This open book here, I sized it to where it'll fit perfectly right in front of her. And we've got some leaves. We've got happiness is a hot mug on a chilly day. And then we have this sentiment is fuzzy socks, sweaters, bonfires, fall leaves, scars, hot chocolate, cuddling, pumpkins, teas, good books, hoodies, crisp air, big mugs, and late nights. So I just kind of did like all my favorite little things for fall, which I thought was going to be really super fun. And since this was kind of blurry when I showed it before, there's a little bit of a better look of Mellow Marsha with all of her little fall goodness. So those are the stamp sets. Now for the paper. I love the paper, and I love how it came out. Great. Bree, now I'm like, Marsha. Thanks a lot, Stinker. So the paper is called Fall Weather, and these are the designs. So we have 12 designs. It's 24 pieces of cardstock. And you get 4 of each design, 6 by 6. And we have pumpkins with little blueberries. Well, I mean, actually, they're just like little blue spots. But to me, it looks like they're blueberries. I don't know. But here's the back part. I tried my best to make this kind of look like, I wanted it to look like a knit sweater or something. I had another friend look at it and she goes, oh, it just looks like the chevron kind of look. And I was like, well, no fun for you. So, but I tried my best to make it look like chevron. And then we've got, or chevron, like a sweater. Then we've got some blue watercolor. And on the back side, we have coffee with the little hearts in it with the foam hearts. So that's that side. Then we've got some more of the sweater in a nice crimson and some watercolor.
Bree says, I like that it's not just orange pumpkins.
Yeah, no, orange pumpkins I feel like should be for like Halloween, but no, I wanted to have like white pumpkins and stuff too. I wanted to have some blue pumpkins, but it didn't work out that way. So, and then we've got some fall trees, and these trees reminded me of the trees that are kind of outside of our house meadow. What do you think?
Yeah.
So, because we have two great big huge maple trees in front of our house. Well, more than just in the front. We have them all over our yard.
But they look so pretty when
it looks so pretty in the fall. So, and then I've got more of what was this to be a sweater kind of look.
Looks like a sweater to me.
It looks like a sweater to me too. And then we have
I think she's crazy.
She could be. She does talk to me. I've got some orange, the orange watercolor, and then I've got some books with the pumpkins. Sorry, those ones are all orange. Sorry about that. But I love them. And then we have some brown, like tannish brown, kind of, just the light kind of cocoa color, coffee color of the sweater, and some watercolor for that one. So I love this paper. I absolutely could not wait to dig into this paper. And then, of course, our paper always comes with the little storage sleeve, so you don't have to worry about the storage sleeve anymore. Now, this is our stencil for this month. This is called Lots of Knits. And again, I'm going back to the sweater, the fall weather, that kind of thing. One thing that Meadow did for me right before we started, and I'm trying to make it to where you guys can see this really well, is she dry embossed this. And I think it came out really pretty. I'm going to go ahead. Meadow, can you grab me a brush? Like, I don't know, a fall colored brush? What color are you going to grab, girl?
I'll grab you brown, orange,
Brown?
and blue.
Yeah, what?
So you can see what you want.
Okay. So I'm going to grab some gathered twigs. I'm going to grab some spiced marmalade. You said blue. Which blue should we use? I'm thinking
China.
Okay. Let me see if I can find that one. I have tumbled glass. Ooh. Hell of Salty Ocean. I think that one might change.
I totally forgot about that one.
That might work. I don't know. It might work. So let's see. Let's try this one first. Move that aside for just a second. See if I can do this soft enough to where I only get the raised portion. I may have you do another one of these so that I can have it if I decide to make a card. So there is some gathered twigs. I went a little bit too hard. Got the step behind. Let's see. Let's try the orange. This is spiced marmalade.
Not marmalade.
We may need to get some right inkers because this is feeling a bit dry. Just a little bit. And I'm not doing this to like put on a card. I'm just doing it so you guys can see it. Just so you guys know. I'm not doing anything special. Nothing special.
And if you have the patience, you could color it too.
Yeah. That would take some... Ooh, that might be fun to do though. Just sit in front of the TV and color it.
He says, was the first color gathered twigs?
Yes, it was gathered twigs. This might be a little too bright, but you could always tone it down or use a different color. This one is Salty Ocean.
You can really see it on the video though.
Can you? Good.
Well, if YouTube's quality stops dropping. Because it's like really clear and then it's blurry.
Well, that could just be our internet too. Even though the boys are gone. So let me zoom in a little bit here. Hang on to your pants. So that's just the different colors. And then you can see a little bit of the white over here, what it was. So it's just a really, really fun, just a fun little stencil. I love that it's dry embossed.
Bree says, I've been really into orange and teal recently.
Oh, nice.
Those are really pretty colors together.
And now I have to, sorry, my camera is just not, I didn't get an automatic, you know, focus. I didn't get anything super special. I just have a camera that gets the job done. Yes, I love, love, love the stencil. Let's see, I need another piece of, can I have that scrap paper right there, Meadow?
I was writing on it.
Let's see. Oh, Steven wrote on it. Wow, he has nice handwriting for a boy.
He does?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and go straight in with the stencil.
Mariah says, this stencil is so versatile. I don't know if that's the word.
It doesn't matter if that's the word. It's a good word. That works. So here's just going straight in using, see, that one was gathered twigs. And then I'll go ahead and I'll do blue this time first. Here we go. Oh, I also want your guys' idea or your thoughts, everyone's thoughts on, I was thinking about doing a paper doll, Meadow, but her outfits would be for, you know, different outfits. You can do princess, essential workers, and just build on like an initial first stamp set and then have like extra little costume stamp sets. What do you guys think of that idea? I would love to know what you think. Because I think that would be fun. And it wouldn't be like paper doll, where you like have to cut it out and then put the little flippity flaps on. It would just be so that you could like mask, or you could cut the little dress out and put it on her, or, you know, whatever you wanted to do. Okay, so, ooh, I like that.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that.
Bree said that would be fun.
I like that a lot. Bree, I am with you on the orange and teal. Just saying. That's really pretty. And I like it with the brown too. I'm really excited. Here, baby girl, will you clean that off for me? Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So what do you guys think? You like that stencil? I love how it looks embossed. But I don't think I would go over it with the Distress Oxide. I think I would leave it just white. Or I would actually take my Copic markers and color it in. But I love, 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 love this. This is, yeah. I'm liking this. I'm liking that a lot. A lot. So let's see. Put the ribbon over there. So I thought, don't pay attention to this. My son did that. He's just like writing on paper on my desk, which is fine. I told him he could. But let's see. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I'm going to grab my ink pad. Now, just so y'all know, I have not played with her yet. This is the first time I'm even opening the stamp setup and using it. So I'm going to take her off. Ooh, listen to that. Nice and sticky. Ugh. You know they're well made when they're sticky. They aren't going to fall off. Now, just so you know, this is fresh out of the package. You guys saw me take it out of the package. I'm not going to condition it. I'm just going to go ahead and stamp her down so you guys can see how nice she stamps down.
Bree says, what paper do you blend in? Is it different paper from Copic coloring?
No, it's the same. And I'm just using accent, the accent opaque. And just so you guys know, I don't know if you guys were here for the last one. I think Mariah, I think you were here. Our paper from the new manufacturer, where we get our paper done this time, or now, he's a local guy. He is like 1.1 miles away from us. It takes us less than, what, like 10 minutes to get to him?
Probably 5.
Probably 5 minutes to get to him. All of our patterned paper, this paper, going forward from this day on, actually from our last kit on, is going to be from our local guy, and he prints this on accent opaque, the Copic paper. So if you wanted to take this, say you wanted to color in here or something, you could totally color this paper. This paper is Copic friendly, and it's what I actually use to color with. So, see, I'm going to stamp her down. I'm going to use my press just in case I don't get every little nook and cranny space. And look at how nice. First try, not splotchy. Let me zoom in. Hang on, let me clear this up. Clearing it up. Hang on to your pants. So you can see it's nice and clear. No conditioning, no nothing, just stamping. Isn't that awesome? I love, 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 love that. That I don't have to condition our stamps because it's, I'm sorry, but it takes a hot minute to condition stamps, and I don't feel like doing it. There you guys know. I'm a lazy stamper. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take,
You got hearts from Bree.
I'm going to go ahead and take, I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm sure I can. But let's give this a go. So the top side of this little like drizzle bit, and now I have to take my glasses off. Hang on. Hang on, I might stick my head in the way too. Just so that I can make sure this is right. I think I got that right. Got it mostly right. But so now she has little drizzles. And then we're going to go ahead and, do we want marshmallows or do we want whipped cream?
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows. You want to stick Mellow Marsha in the cup?
Yep.
So again, this one will have lines to align at the bottom, and this is to line up. The line at the bottom is to line up with the line of her cup. And I can't see. I cannot see. Now, normally you would mask this, but there we go. So you can put all the little things in there, all the fun little things. And then you have whipped cream too. If you want whipped cream, you can put that in her cup instead. And I love, let's see, let's go ahead and stamp the book so you guys can see the book. Here we go. There you go. Now she has a book in front of her like she's reading. And you can always mask her and move it up a little, or mask the book, put that down first, and then put her on top of the book. That way it looks like it's like directly in front of her. This is what I love coloring fall leaves. I think it's relaxing. So a little leaf. So I'm going to put that away for a second. Go ahead and put that away. I'm going to let Meadow clean up my mess. Poor Meadow. She's always cleaning up my mess. Thank you, baby girl. If you could just...
Can I have your thing?
You want my what?
Or I guess I have mine, I think.
Here. There you go.
Thank you.
You'll have to get it wet though. My chamois dry.
Yeah.
So let me grab my markers. So, who has colored the fall leaves before? Does anybody know a good trick to coloring the leaves? So the only trick that I know, let me see, what color do I want to use? I think I'm going to use, if I can get it out, I'm going to use some YG93. And we'll use, let's see, do I want to use, let's see, so here's, that's YG93. I think that's a good turning color. And some YG14. And then you got to have a little bit of red, right? Let's see, which red do we want? Do I want to go, ooh, yeah, that's the red I want. That's the red I want right there, right there.
Grace says, there's a trick, do share. And Mariah says, I don't know any trick.
So let me zoom in a bit. Hang on to your pants. I'm going to go ahead and focus. Oh, didn't look like it needed that much. So let's see. Here it is. So I'm going to use these three colors. Oh, wait, I need a yellow. I need a yellow. Do I want this one? No. No. No, no, no. I don't want that one. Let's see. Maybe this one? Nope. That's not the winner either. There's the winner. Okay. So, Meadow, if you want to put these colors in, I have YG93. Excuse me.
Okay.
Y13. YR14. And R05. We are going to make these babies work. So, what I'm going to do first is I have my Zero Colorless Blender, which I don't think it should have been called that. So I'm putting that down a little bit first, where I'm going to put my markers at. And then I'm going to go, I'm just going to go along.
Mariah says we don't see the leaf. Oh, I guess you gotta move up a little.
Whoop, sorry. Sorry. Thank you, Mariah. So I'm just going to go along the veins, and I'm going to go a little bit in the center, because we know this is kind of turning colors, right? And there's going to be a little bit of green left, but not a whole lot. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to red. Now, putting down the colorless blender, instead of just going straight to green or straight to whatever color first, it's going to help it blend a little better. So I'm going to put those two down, and now I'm going to blend them together a little bit more. And you don't want to put too much of the colorless blender, because if you do, you're going to end up just washing everything out, and it's going to be a muddled, yucky mess. So don't put too much. And now the Y13. And that way you get all these colors that would normally not blend very well. I mean, granted, it doesn't look quite as dark as it does on, I don't know, what do you think, Meadow? I feel like it's lighter here than it is on the actual camera. Let me see here. Let me grab a light. Because I haven't turned on a light yet, because it's still pretty bright outside. At least for us. How's that? Is that better?
A little.
A little.
What?
Nothing, I'm teasing you. Oh, for a minute I looked up and I just glanced at Mariah's comment. I thought it said we don't like the leaf. So, and you can go back in with the green if you want. And I'm just doing this really fast. I mean, if you sat there and like really peeled your colors apart, I mean, I could stamp that again. And if I took my time at it, I would get something completely different. Let's see.
Reese's cool tip. I'll try that next time.
It really makes, when you're trying to do colors like that, it kind of makes it a little easier. So I'm going to just start with, this time I'm going to start with red. And this time I'm not going to put as much color. I'm like just going to go slower and lighter with my colors. Now the red and the R and the YR should blend pretty easy. And then you have 13, the Y13, and that's if you didn't want to put any green in it. Hardly at all. I don't think, do our trees have any green left at all, Meadow?
Oh yeah. They're just starting to turn. At least they were yesterday. Let me look.
Yeah, because I could have swore I saw some like that had no green. Hardly at all in them.
No, they still got quite a bit of green.
Do they? What, is it on the tips though? Or is it in the middle?
In the middle.
It's in the middle? Okay, because I can't remember. Meadow actually started working because Meadow wants to get her degree in business. So she's trying to get tuition assistance. And so she's working right now for Walmart because they offer really good tuition assistance for their employees. So she's been working all week. So I haven't really been focused on anything but taking her to work and making sure she has what she needs. So now that I have all my colors in there, I'm just going to lightly brush some of the colorless blender in. That way you guys can see what it looks like when you put it in first and when you put it in last. And I'm just going over the top of it. So there's not too much of a difference. There's a little bit of a difference. It kind of just depends on if you want it to, you know, do a little bit or do a lot. One of the things I like about the colorless blender too, or as well, is, and I don't know if y'all know this, and if you do, I'm sorry for repeating, but if you have something like this and you're afraid of going outside the line, it's going to mess it up. I put a nice kind of a border around the edge of what I'm coloring.
Bree says, yay Meadow, my major was in business administration. Nice.
So now if I get too close to the edge, it won't be quite as bad. So see, I went out into the edge there. I am using red, so I mean, red's not very forgiving. So we'll see what this happens. But usually you can just push it right back in without causing a huge mess. Because we all know how red usually goes to pink if you try and clean it up at all. So I'm going to go ahead and color. Let's see, go ahead and put some more color in here. And then do just a little bit. I'm just putting like one little line over it.
Mariah says, I also studied business administration.
Well, that's funny, so did I.
We got all kinds of big business people up in here.
I was business admin and management and marketing, and I did a lot of marketing. So we have all the business admins in here.
Bree says, woohoo.
So this is where my people are. And then my Y13. And granted, you can use all kinds of different colors. I think there is actually, I'm not sure if I have a video on just doing leaves or not. I will have to look. If I do, I will go ahead and put it in the description below if I do. I can't remember. I do like it with the more yellow. Now remember, if you're doing this too and you don't have the colorless blender or yours is dry, because I've been there, done that with a dry one. The lighter the color you use, the more colorless blender is in it. So you will be able to go ahead and still use that lighter color to your benefit. So I really love her, but I think now that I've like dusted her with Copic splatter, and made a mess of her. I need another piece of paper, please, Meadow, so that I can, you know what, I should actually color her on another video as well and do like a, like, show how to color the cable knit with, here, I didn't need too big.
Oh, that felt kind of thick. I'm like,
yeah. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and stamp her. Or should I do Marsha? Marsha. Thanks, Bree. Oh my gosh. That's going to be in my head now. Let's see. Put her aside. I think I'm going to go ahead and do, let's see, which one should I do, Meadow? Which one should I do?
oh, you got laughy faces from Bree. Do the one with the pumpkin spice latte.
You love that one, don't you?
Yeah. I love them all, but pumpkin spice latte.
Meadow's been going into work at 7 o'clock every morning, having to get up at 6. We only live 3 minutes from her job, so it's not like she has to go really super far. I mean, we don't even live in the city. We live in the country, but it's like the next block over is where you have all the stores, but we don't hear any of the noise.
Yeah. And Bree says, yes, that's the one.
Okay. So let's see, what colors? Here, Meadow, I'm going to leave that to you to take care of. Since you picked that one. I feel like everything's really dark, even though I have all the lights on.
Yeah.
So weird.
And it's weird because it's normally really bright.
Yeah. I'm not sure what in the heck is going on here.
Eagle. I don't want to put it on your keyboard.
Okay, so let's see. We're going to have to do Marsha. Marsha. We need to make her nice and toasty. So, you know what? I'm going to use my E50. Do I want my E50s? Let's see. It's a toss-up between my E50s and my E30s. So, that's E30.
Mariah says,
E31. Well, is it that time?
Says, have a great
It is.
Good night. Good night, Mariah.
Good night, Mariah. You sleep well. We shall see you soon. Or do I want my 50s? Let's see. What's going to give us some toasty goodness? That's E50. 51. 53. And I think the E30s, I'm already there. Yep. I want the E30s for my toasty goodness. So I am going to start with E34. I'm just going to put a little tiny line for the shadows on her hands. And then right up here underneath the shadow of her little scarf. And then we will get the shadow on this scarf. The little parts that come down. And her cup. And then we will go ahead and get under her hat. What color should we make her hat, everybody? I'm thinking Bree's going to say orange or blue. Which is fine with me because I'm like, I'm not doing pink. Girl, quit torturing me with your pink. Okay. And I'm also going to put some toasty little goodness on her. I know it just seems really wrong to do a marshmallow person and then make her look toasted.
She just has a tan.
She goes to the tanning salon in the fall.
Although that still seems kind of dark.
That does seem kind of dark too, because now it's like you're just sticking her in the toaster oven instead of over the fire. I mean, how wrong is that?
You're so bad.
So, putting some more little toasty goodness on her. Hey, she's mellow Marsha. She can take it. Right? I mean, at least I didn't make her a chocolate bar buddy, you know, or a graham cracker friend.
Oh, no.
That would be pretty awful. Oh, Brie, I did do that, didn't I? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I did. Maybe instead of Crafty Stamp Co., we should have called this Twisted Stamping. So I'm just going to blend this in a little bit. I should probably make one that's just like white marshmallow, so she's not toasted.
Your colors always look so nice.
Thank you. So where is the E? There are so many colors that are out, Meadow. What did you do?
I didn't do nothing.
What?
All the ones I used, I put away.
That's the best joke all week.
What? I didn't do that.
Mm-hmm. That is not going to come out the way I want it to come out, so let's try this one. There we go. At least we aren't making her like a burnt marshmallow. Making her a little crispy.
Oh my gosh, I should make her into one though.
No. Meadow. Supposed to be mellow Marsha, not toasted marshmallow. Gosh, Brie, I didn't even remember about that pig in the oven. That is so funny. So funny. Let's see, what else do we have here? I need, let's see, what blue? I want to kind of match this blue. If I can.
Like a BG 70 something.
Are you making fun of me, girl?
A little bit.
You are making fun of me. Just so you know, the BG 70s are almost green. So there.
I am colorblind.
I would hope not with you working with colors right now, girlfriend. Let's see. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking that's going to be like one of those ones where you have to kind of
Bree says
change the color.
Bree says I remember because I was running errands and had to pull over to type up my comment.
Yeah, that's funny. So I'm trying to match the blue, and B97 is, it looks like that's where we're going to be at for these, for the blue that's in the paper. But then the lighter blues kind of go. You know what? We can change that color though. Let's try changing the color. Let's see, we'll move this over a little bit. We're gonna put some C1 down. No, we are not. Meadow, give me your C1.
Why is yours gross?
Yeah, it's like it's goopy.
I don't have.
Okay, so then we're gonna try C2 then. And then, because we need to put a little bit of gray in there. Not enough gray. Wow. So that is C4. Okay. See, that was C4 and B93.
Danny says hello, hello.
Hey, Danny. How are you, honey? So, and then that's B95 and C4. I think it's 93 is a little bit closer.
Danny says, I'm good recovering from vacation.
Yeah, I firmly believe we need a vacation from vacation. Let's see. What do you think, Meadow? What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like that one matches the best.
That matches the best. That is W3, so laying down W3 first. And then going over it with like maybe 2 times, 2 little strokes, maybe 3 strokes with B91. Wonder what it would look like. So W4 and then going over the top of it with, that's maybe the darker gray bits, but the lighter would definitely be like a B91. Let's see, where is, here it is. Whoops, wrong end. Gotta have the right end. So that's W1. Nope. So right now, Danny, since you just came in, we're trying to change the color because the blue in the paper has a little bit more gray in it than, like, it's a bluish gray. So we're trying to find something that matches really nice. And I'm still thinking the W3 with the B's, B91s. I think I like the W's better than the C's. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put...
Here's your block back if you want it. I never gave it back.
Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and let's see how this works. I haven't done it like this before. So I'm going to go ahead and put W3 down first. So I'm trying to match the paper. And this is what I love about alcohol markers is that you can change the colors. See, I said B91, right, Meadow? Yeah, it was B91.
So.
And then we're going to put some B91 down. And then out. Then we can pull in some B97 for a little bit of a shadow, and it'll go with the rest of the blue. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. Oop, wrong color. What am I thinking? Meadow, you're supposed to keep me from messing up, girl.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
Do you ever? That was B93. And then this is B91 again. I did go into the brim of his hat a little bit, but that's okay because I'm going to color that too. And remember, the W3 is just there to change the color. You want to do your shading and everything with the blue. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put the 97 down first. I feel like putting that 97 down first kind of made a mess thing, so I'm going to have to let this dry for a hot minute. But what do you think? Does it match? So you get up to the side where it's got a blue. Here we go. What do you guys think? Does it match the blue? Kind of, sort of?
Yeah,
close,
I think
maybe?
it's pretty close.
Maybe, maybe not. Awesome. Thank you.
I look up to see if there's comments, and then the second I look down, there's comments.
They know. See, that's why you just don't look down. And I cannot see with my glasses on.
How does that work?
Right? And then we'll put a few little dots in here, make it look kind of fuzzy. Fuzzy wuzzy. Gotta have a fuzzy hat for winter. Which reminds me, Meadow, do you even have a fuzzy hat for work? Winter is coming.
I have my raccoon hat, which I don't even know if it'll fit anymore because I've had it since I was
and I'm not thinking
10.
that's an appropriate hat for work. Okay.
I mean, I have my mushroom hat, but that's not really like a winter
No,
hat.
we're gonna have to go get you a hat, girl. Like a real actual working girl type hat. Okay, so we have his hat done, her hat done. Let's see. I need to do the top. I think I want to do the top kind of like with the E40s, maybe the E30s. I know I need to do the whipped cream. And this is definitely going to be a pumpkin spice latte for me. So I will be doing a little bit on the whipped cream with some E30. And then, let's see, I need a nutmeg color. That works. So I'm going to use YR27.
Oh, that would be so good for nutmeg.
For the top. So we have to have the nutmeg. And then a white, I'm just going to do a white cup because I want to do an orange, maybe, or should we do a green heart for Starbucks?
Do it.
So I've been taking Meadow to Starbucks most mornings or afternoons after she gets off work or before she goes to work if she has time. Because it's right there on the way. I mean, it's in the same parking lot practically. And can you believe I have spent so much? This is ridiculous. I've spent so much money at Starbucks. I've gotten, well, granted it was double points day, but I've gotten 2 free drinks in the last week. That is pathetic. But I was taking your brother there too, and I did get your dad a drink. Let's see. What color was it? I was looking for 00. Here it is. So W00. Don't forget to, if you like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up.
You remember.
I did remember, and Brian's not here to remind me, but that's okay. And then, let's see, you wanted green for the little logo, for the little heart meadow?
Yeah.
I wonder what green we could. Is that Starbucks green meadow? What do you think?
Yeah, that's like a Starbucks green.
So that's Y, or G07. And then I'll use, see, so I'm just going to do a little bit. And then G03. Finish it out. And then I'll go ahead and do an orange scarf. So I'm going to go ahead and use YR16. And I'm just kind of going around where I want shadows and kind of the movement of the scarf. I'm getting that shadow in there. Woo, and I didn't go into the cup. I was honestly waiting to get some orange in the cup, but there's still time because I'm not done with the scarf. So give me time, and I might go ahead and do that.
Don't jinx yourself.
Purposely on accident. No, I'm kidding. And then I'm going to go ahead and make his little foo-foo ball orange. Or I guess it's her because it's Marsha. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Foo-foo ball.
I'm stuck now. I'm so completely stuck now.
What?
Bree.
Oh.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. So I'm going to use YGO, or excuse me, GO. You can tell I don't use my G's very often, you guys. So G07 for this, whoops, doing acrobatics here with the pen. G07 and G03 for the straw. And then, let's see, that was YR16. So I want, yes, I want YR04. So I want it, you know, like an orangey pumpkin color, but not quite so dark. I kind of want to keep it light.
Reese's, sorry, not sorry.
Ah, Reese's. Let's see, that was before. I'm going to grab, let's see, do I want 01 or do I want 02? I want 01. And that I won't lose quite as many little shadow lines in there. There we go. Let's see, YR02 can go back. And then I also want, where is it? YR18, do I want that? Yes, I want that. Just for some little dotty dot fluffies.
I like fluffies. I think that's one thing I like about the fall weather and the winter weather is all the little, you get to make all the little fluffies in their clothes. And then YR04. And then I'm going to use, I know I'm kind of crazy, but I'm going to use W8 to go over her eyes. So I want them just a little bit darker than what the Memento ink pad will give me. And I want to draw out her little, she has little eyelashes, but I want them to be a little bit more pronounced because I think it's cute. So that was W8. And then the mighty white gel pen. So I'm going to go ahead and put some white little fluffy dots. And then we're going to go ahead and put the little whites of her eyes back in. And we're going to make sure they're on the same side. That way your little person isn't cross-eyed.
Oh, come on.
I know, I mentioned that because Meadows likes hers to be cross-eyed and crazy. So. And she's toasty, so we're going to put some little toasty, little white sparkles on her little toastiness. And we'll put a little tiny sparkle. I guess that wasn't tiny, was it? On the heart. I actually didn't use that many markers. I'm kind of surprised. I guess that's the nice thing about marshmallows. You don't have to use a whole lot of markers.
Lisa's so cute.
So let me go ahead and cut her out. I'll zoom out while I'm cutting her out. Let's see. See, it just made it really dark. What is going on?
You want me to shut that part of the window?
Yeah, maybe it's the window that's doing it. Between the window and the light, I probably got something going on. And I just stamped her. I just realized I stamped her like right in the middle of the paper. Oh well, scraps for more Marshas.
You can have an arm.
I can. Okay. Meadow, would you mind dry embossing some more of that stencil for me, please?
Sure. On the same paper?
Yeah, probably just gonna make like a little mini card.
Would I give the stencil back to you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I set it over here somewhere.
There we go. Okay, so I was gonna make like an A2 card, but yeah, I'm not thinking I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna do like a little 4x4 card, maybe something small for like maybe a gift or you know something to stick in my husband's shoe before he goes to work, or maybe for Meadow's lunch. Now that I make her lunch in the morning.
Bree says, "How about a tag?"
Ooh, a tag. I could do it. Don't we have any? Do we have tag stamps? I don't remember if we have any tag stamps out.
Stamps or dies?
Hmm?
Because we don't have either.
We don't have any like out.
Huh?
We don't have any that are out, like already done. Like,
Oh, no, we don't.
okay. Ooh, what about? That could be fun. I just got an idea. Let's see how big. That's 3. So I'll make it 2. So 2 by 4. Meadow, you want to write this down for me so I can put the measurements
Yeah, let me get it.
in the description when we're all done. And then I want to use this paper, obviously.
Okay, so what is it?
So the base is 8 by 4. And then this little part is 2 by 4. And then this is going to be, ooh, Meadow, do you think you can find some blue? Do we have any blue paper that would match this?
Maybe. What's that going to be?
This is going to be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Ooh, and then this piece, yeah.
Can I yoink one of the pieces so I can match it?
3 3/4 by. There we go. Here, you can match that one.
Thank you.
And then can you hand me the 1-inch punch in there, please? Thank you, ma'am. And then this piece, let's see, I want to cut the top off. And then I'm going to do this one at, let's see, that was, and I want the pumpkins to show. How tall is Marsha? How tall is Miss Marsha? Marsha. She is 1 3/4. So if I did 3, that would work. So 3 by 3. Ooh, I like that one. Okay. And then I don't know what blue this is, but Meadow got it for me. So we're going to do this at 3 7/8. I am making the biggest mess.
It's Marina Miss.
Marina Miss. Ooh, this is old. I don't even think Stampin' Up! Carries this anymore.
It's from the older times.
So what do you guys think of this?
How big was it?
The Marina Miss was 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. And we have that piece. And then we need our little Marsha. She needs a circle or something.
I think we have circles cut out.
Well, it needs to fit in this. So how about do I have a 1 3/4 inch punch, Meadow? I think I do. And then a 2-inch punch.
I know
So
this
I don't
one's
wanna-
pretty small. I don't know
I feel like she would be no, not same color.
Oh wait, yeah. That makes sense.
Yep.
So which punching?
1 3/4 by, and then a 2.
Wait, you have a tag.
Oh no, I'm so sorry you're not feeling so good, Danny. I hope you start to feel better. I have a what?
You do have a tag, right?
Let me see that.
I totally forgot about that.
Let me see. This is so old. Oh my gosh. That would be fun, and then that would incorporate Bree's idea. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Does this thing even work anymore? Because the paper's not going in. Here we go. Although I don't have something for a border. And I don't want to lose, I don't really want white on white because then that will get lost. So let me put that down before I cut myself. Because I will. I'm going to do, ouch, just pinched my finger. I just remembered why I don't like these punches very much. I have a love-hate relationship with these punches. Just so y'all know. Not that you need to know, but now you know. Okay, so I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to cut that in half that way, and then I'm going to cut this one in half this away, and I'm going to put this one down first. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see if this works. I'm hoping it'll work. And then this one. And then let's see. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. There we go. What a mess. Messa, messa, messa. For Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Let's see. Go ahead and put that right there. And then this one. Go there. See, now I need a hole punch for the top so we can put, oh, and I have the orange ribbon. I have the orange ribbon. That'll look so cute. Cute, cute, cute. Great idea, Bree. So I'm going to go ahead and put a hole in that. And where's the ribbon? Ribbon, ribbon, ribbon. This is going to be so cute. Oh my gosh.
She says yes, ribbon.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick. La, la. This is, I love it. Probably using way too much ribbon here, but that's okay. That is okay. I would restart ours, but we can't, or it'll shut the live down.
Oh, you're back.
Am I back?
You're back.
Woohoo! I'm back. I'm back. Not the front, but I'm the back. Okay, put some more on here. But is Bree back? I might start calling her Marsha. Okay, so you know what? I feel like there needs to be like another layer. Huh. Like between this and this. What do you think, Meadow? Does there need to be another layer
What was it?
between these two?
Yeah. Like maybe another blue.
Or another, maybe an orange? I have the
You know what? I'm silly. We sit there and we put all those colors in so that they'll match, and then I didn't even use them.
Bree says, woohoo, I'm back.
So I'm grabbing, let's see. What do you think, Meadow? I'm thinking
Ooh,
I
yeah.
like that. Don't call me Marsha. Darn, she heard me. Let's see. So how big was this piece, Meadow? That was 3 by 3, wasn't it?
3 7/8 by 3 7/8.
No, the white part. This piece.
3 3/4. I don't think.
Nope,
you
it
told
was
me that
3
one.
by 3, girl.
Okay, I don't think you told me that one.
So this one, the orange one, is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that one on straight. Yeah, that definitely needed something. So let's see here. So I don't know if you missed that or if you saw this. I just used a 1 3/4 inch punch to cut the white, and then a 2-inch punch to cut the pattern paper right here. So this, I'm going to go ahead and just glue this piece down, or just use my tape runner. Ooh, there we go. Tape this one down. Let's see, what sentiment? Where?
It's right here.
I have such a mess.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. I think I'm going to use the You're Fluffin' Fabulous because I think that is hysterical. So I'm going to grab, let's see, here's a scrap of paper. This will work. Go ahead and get that on there. And thanks for coming back, Bree. Go ahead and stamp that. That's VersaFine Claire that I'm using for the sentiment. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. Meadow. There you go. Cut them. Go ahead and cut that off. And then I'm going to use my bigger scissors to cut this piece. There we go. Lots of scraps tonight. I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter though. Cut it up the middle, make a little flag. And I'm flicking pieces all over me. So let's see, let's go ahead and...
I always want to play Cake Bash whenever I color her.
You want to what?
I want to play Cake Bash because of that little marshmallow roasting game.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead, since this is a little bit higher because of the little ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and put this on with some 3D foam. And I just realized I have 2 jars. Look at this. I have 2 jars of 3D foam open. Isn't that crazy? I like my foam. Here we go. Whoops. Move her out of the way. And then, of course, she needs foam, right? Foam, foam. Got to have all the foam. Whoop.
Jay says, afternoon, that's very cute paper.
Thank you. I love the paper. Love it, love it, love it.
LOL, you have a foam tape roll as big as your head.
I used to, not anymore though. Let's see. And this is actually like a little bit low. So I'm just going to go ahead and double these up so that it'll go up above the little tag. Because I don't want it to be like being all weird and cattywampus. Oops, that one's already off. My finger's sticking to it. Here we go. You are fluffin' fabulous, Meadow. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right over here.
Jay says that's cute. I do love a tag.
That was actually Miss Bree's idea. But then, because I was talking about doing a, like I like to leave notes in my husband's shoes or something like that so that, you know, he gets like a little, I don't know, like a little something. So he knows I appreciate that he has to go out and work with the public. Well, not really the public, just the guys that he works with. So I guess that's not too bad. Meadow, do you have the 1-inch tape, the 1/8, the thin stuff over there? I don't think I want to use the 1/4 inch. Thank you, ma'am. So I'm going to use some 1/8 inch score tape. I love, love, love my 1/8 inch. But then Miss Meadows, she started her job, and I've been getting her coffee. So I think I'm going to make this gift card holder for her, even though she's sitting right here and can hear everything I'm saying. That's okay. But I'm going to make this for her. And maybe put a Starbucks card in it so she can buy her own coffee. Because she has an hour lunch and Starbucks is in the same parking lot. So, you know, hey, why not?
Jay says, oh, what is she doing?
Well, tell him.
I push carts at Walmart.
Yeah, but you might push carts at Walmart, but why did you choose Walmart to work at?
They have I don't remember what it's called, but they help you with tuition for college. So I can do big business things. It says at least you're outside. Yes, I like being outside. I got a little crispy though. So.
Yeah, she's very crispy. I think she could give Sebastian from Little Mermaid a run for his money. She's a mite red. But I thought that was wonderful that she's working so that she can get tuition for college. She wants to get her a business degree. So, and then here's our oops, I can't see. Sorry, I'm going to have to tilt it for a minute. There we go.
That is so cute.
It needs something.
Dewdrops.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like more like orange, orangish.
Yeah.
Colored sequins. Do you still have the Halloween sequins over there?
I don't think so. I think I have the sequins from the July kit though. Oh, I do have the orange. I have both of them actually. Here you go.
Let's see. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got?
Let's see. Jay says that's awesome. Oh yeah, Walmart University or something like that.
Yeah.
I had a friend who looked into that.
There you go. I'm going to use the Halloween ones that we, oops, and they're
Where did
already
that
falling
go?
out. They're trying to get out. And this bottle is empty. I need to remember to refill that. So we'll go, and we're going to put, maybe we won't be putting any there. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Now it should come out. Let's see, put one up by her hat. And then over here, we've got ribbons, we got sequins, we got twine.
You got it all.
We got all of it going on. All we need now is some dewdrops. And then we have the whole thing. Let's see. Here we go. There, you are fluffin' fabulous. I love it.
That turned out so cute.
Here, I'll zoom in really fast so that y'all can see a little better. Let's see, move that up a little bit. There we go. Is that cute or what? I'm loving it. And then here is the inside. You can put a little gift card in there.
Jay says, "Oh, I like your embossed panel."
Thank you.
And Bree says, "Love it."
The embossed panel is from the stencil. I'm really loving the stencil. Oh, Jay, you weren't here. Let me show you. Did you clean this, baby girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's mine. Here's your 3D foam back. Okay. There's that. So here's what we did with the stencil when it wasn't embossed. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I really love how that turned out.
Bree says, "I like the cattywampus layers."
Thank you. I like doing my layers like that. It's a lot of fun, especially if it's something that you're going to give to somebody, like you're going to hand it to them. You don't have to worry about the envelope or anything, so you can do, you know, all the crazy layers. Or if you're putting it in a clear envelope, you can do crazy layers that way as well. So that's a lot of fun.
And
Meadow, here's your sequins back.
And Jay says, "That is neat."
Thank you. I love it. I'm really loving the stencil. Here's that back, Meadow. I'm trying to clean up just a little bit. Just a little bit. So here we go. So one more time. Wow, what a mess. I won't stop saying that, though. That's not the one more time part. I was going to show you guys. Here is the kit. If you're not already signed up, you're going to want to subscribe. Or you can get the one-off kit. That's fine, too. You get 15% off of the one-off kit for non-subscriptions. Subscription, you get 35% off, and it's a bi-monthly subscription. It's not every single month. So it is up on the website right now. You can order yours now, but it will not be delivered until, well, maybe earlier than November 5th, but the latest it will be delivered is November 5th. So we've got the beautiful paper. I love the paper. And I love all of our paper comes with this storage sleeve so you can stick your little scraps right on in there. Because like I have a load of scraps, and that's why we provide them, because I try to provide what I like, and I like my stuff to be together. So we have all the paper. Here we go. So we'll look at this again because it's gorgeous. Got to look at it again. It's called Fall Weather. It's 6x6. It is Copic friendly. It's acid free. So we have some watercolor. We have some pumpkins with the books. We have the trees with the sweater look in orange. And you get 4 sheets of each. And you can still go ahead if you want to put, like, if you wanted to use, you know, foil or anything, you can still foil these because it is laser printed. So there's some watercolor and some sweater in crimson. And then we have the blue watercolor with coffee cups and the little heart foams. And then this is the paper we use tonight as well, is the pumpkins. And then there's blue sweater on the back of that. I may have gone a little crazy with the sweater. But there's sweater, and then we have the brown watercolor as well. So that is the paper. The paper is printed on accent opaque, and it is 100-pound paper. So I think you guys will really like this. I love this paper. I love it, love it, love how it came out. And then here is the stencil we used tonight. Go ahead and move that. There's the stencil. You can dry emboss, which is what we did for this card, or you can go ahead and use your sponges, or you can dry emboss and color with your Copics or whatever markers you want to. It's a lot of fun. So there's that one. I'm going to flip this over for just a second so you can see little Miss Marsha, Mellow Marsha. She's a marshmallow person. So she's got her little coffee. She's got her pumpkins and her wagon, her pumpkin drink cup, or you can make it into a gourd. And then apples. And then your Fluffin' Fabulous. Mellow vibes only. Love is all, or all you need is love and marshmallows. Toasty hugs and fuzzy or fall cozy mugs and marshmallow hugs. It was kind of, my glasses are messing with me big time tonight.
Bree says, great kit, and Jay says those are great sentiments.
Thank you. And then we have Little Miss Fall Meadow. And this is, the sentiment is fuzzy socks, sweaters, bonfires, fall leaves, scarves, hot chocolate, cuddling, pumpkins, tea, good books, hoodie, crisp air, big mugs, and late nights. And then we have the cocoa to go over her cup. We have some leaves, the book, the whipped cream, the marshmallows, more books, and happiness is a hot mug on a chilly day.
Brian says, hi everyone, sorry I'm late.
Hey Brian, no worries at all. We're just wrapping up, but there's always the replay. And we made this cute card tonight. We colored Little Miss Marsha. And then we made this, and it's a little little gift card holder on the inside. So you guys will get to see that during the replay if you are so inclined to watch it. And one thing I do sometimes too, especially with the kits, the kit does come in a zipper bag, but I like to stick my stencil in the back of the paper sometimes because then I know that it's there, unless you have a stencil holder, which is always really nice too. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this live. We may, I don't know, my mother-in-law is in town next weekend, so we may not have a live. I'm going to kind of play it by ear. That way I know whether or not she wants to go do something, or if she's just wanting to watch a movie with my husband, then we will definitely be here.
Jay says, oh, that's smart. I have a stencil drawer, LOL. And Bree says, thank you so much.
Very welcome. So I'm hoping you guys will want the kit. Sign up for the kit. Grab the kit. You can get it on the website right now. Meta will put the link up there for you. She's put it up before. She might even, I think I put it down in the description. If not, I'll put it there at the end of the video along with all the colors and the measurements that we used to do this. We did, Brian and Jay, we did change the color of our Copics by putting W3 down first, and then we used B91 and B97 and B93 for the rest of it to get it to match these little blueberries that are on the paper as much as we possibly could. So,
Brian says, have a wonderful week, everyone.
I hope you have a wonderful week too, Brian. So, we announced the new team this week too for the kit. If you want to go over, it's either on our Instagram. I don't remember if I put it on our YouTube channel. We should. Meta will post that when I'm doing our colors. But if you go over to our website, you'll be able to see everybody who's on the team, and then you can click their photo. It'll take you to their social media so that you can follow them and use their affiliate links. Please, please, please use their affiliate links. We want our people to get credit. So we will see you guys hopefully next weekend. If not, we will see you the week after. Okay? So thank you everybody for joining us. Bye everybody.
Bye, everyone.
See you later. Until next time.